Hello everyone, Misfit here from the cOOp guys, back on Feed the Beast. As you can see, we are some distance away from our factory because we are at our new home, which I am now calling the Hole in the Hill, or Marble. Just ignore that just now. I was just hunting some marble earlier. Haven't done too much here just now. I did mine a whole bunch of marble, and that's the hole in the hill just there. And over here, if the world will load. Now, where was it? Might have been just here, actually. There used to be a volcano here. And it stretched all the way down there, and I've mined out the entire thing. So I got about almost 3 barrels of basalt from it, which is really good. Good building materials for building. And from the map, you should probably see I've done something. So let's see if the world will actually load and show us it. If I head in the right direction. Okay, here we go. This is just a frame layout. Let's get a good view in this whole thing. This is a frame layout for my new warehouse. And there we go. So, just a little couple of lines to represent the outline of the building. So this is going to be a big building, and I wanted it to be big because this thing is going to store a lot. Where I've got these wooden logs are going to be barrels, and not just where the wooden logs are. So between this log and this log, there's going to be barrels. And between that one and that one, barrels. Between that one and that one, and between that one and that one, and that one and that one, and that one and that one. So on this one layer, I can get 50 barrels in here. And on this ground floor, I want 5 layers of barrels. So it's going to be 250. And then there's going to be 2 floors above it. And each of them will have another 150 barrels. So that's 250, 150, 150, that's 550 barrels of storage. And ideally, they're all going to be the extra dimensional ones. So, this is going to hold enough resources for an army. Probably a bit over the top, but it just means that over time, if I need stuff, I'll just come here and I'll already be here. So I don't have to go hunting for it all the time. Thinking about what to build it out of. I'm gonna try this marble out, like as regular marble, not as the bricks just yet. So I want it as like a big white building with a red roof, and ideally for the red roof, I want to use the red rock stuff here. Or more accurately, the brick form of it. Well, I could go for the slabs. Or the stairs. But I hunted about for about 2 hours trying to find a red rock biome, and I couldn't find one. Which is really annoying because I did find one, and I made a waypoint for it, but at some point in the last month, I had to reinstall Feed the Beast, and when I did, I lost all my waypoints. Which is annoying, to say the least. So I haven't spoken to TMH, and hopefully he's got one marked down. If not, it's going to be a while before this building gets a roof. But we're going to build this thing today. We're going to build the outer wall. And then we might work on some of the interior, maybe just putting the barrels down and see how it goes. Alright, so let's see if I've got this set up right. Okay, I haven't. 1 second. Oh yeah, I forgot to move you. So I am going to use the filler. And I'm going to use the filler the way the filler was intended to be used, which is to fill, or to build. Oh, that pig was dancing about like crazy. I need this. Just to go like that, and that. Do that. Get my landmarks, and bam. Now let's hit this again. Hopefully it should outline the entire area. hasn't. Break that. Put it down. Bam. Still not doing it. Why are you not doing it? Oh, right. I didn't need to do that. Okay. Let's try that one more time. There we go. So, there will represent the size of this building. It's going to be huge. And as a result, I needed a lot of marble for it. So, all that marble there. Hello. Oh, you're even a villager. And you even took a Vadra. Wow. Yeah, I got things a little bit more laid out now. So I got 3 barrels of basalt, 1.5 barrels of marble. Got stuff in there. Yeah, it's not too bad. Oh, also, I found myself a logic matrix programmer, which initially I thought was entirely useless, but it does have its uses. And I will be using those uses. Surprisingly, I didn't think I would need that thing for it, but it turns out I do. But it's a lucky find because the only way of making a logic matrix programmer is by already having a logic matrix programmer, and then you can duplicate it and all that sort of stuff. And it's legitly as well. Let me see if I look it up. It's not like a cheaty thing. But yeah, you need a logic matrix and an ingot, and you need a logic matrix programmer, and you get one of these. But this one stays. So when you create this one remains behind, so you get 2, and then you put another one, and then you can get 3 and 4, and so on and so on and so on. But you have to find one first. So that was a lucky find, just in time too, because might need some of these for the routers I'm gonna put into here. So let's just get this thing working. So filler. There we go, and pick up the landmarks because I don't like wasting them. I've only used the filler once before, and that was when I was doing that awful quarry in the nether. And that was to fix a problem it was having. But there are a number of things you can do with a filler. You can use a filler to clear an area, which TMH was using to mine early on. Yeah, let's just get rid of that. Or you can use it to fill in an entire area, or you can use it to make a 1-block staircase or a pyramid, or you can use it to make floor, walls, and ceilings. And I just realized I was going to make that a floor. I don't want that. Okay, 1 second. There we go. Moved it up a bit. So, as I was saying, haven't used the filler too much, but I'm going to use this to make the walls of this building, and it'll probably make a flat ceiling as well, which I will leave for the meantime. So, filler in. There we go. And picking up the landmarks again. Probably should have done that off camera. There you go. Right. Oh man, it was so not laggy out here before. I don't know why it's starting to lag up now. And the one from the top, where's that one gone? Yeah, that's how big this thing is. I can't jump up here. I have to fly. Okay, we may have lost a landmark. I don't really care right now. So, filler. So if you were to use glass and do that, that would clear it. That's the clearing pattern. That's how this thing works. You need to use either glass or bricks or a combination of the two. And that would clear everything in this area. It gets nerfed in the next update, so you can't use it for mining so much anymore. If you were to do this, that would fill in the entire area within the boundaries with whatever's in its inventory. But we want this, which will make walls, which actually does the floor, the walls, and the ceiling. So let's just fill the filler. Now I don't actually know if it will take stuff from that chest. I've got it there anyway, so I could just move stuff over if I need to. And I've also got this pre-charged energy cell, so this should start flying as soon as I place this. Here goes. No, yep. Let's get a good view of this. That's just brilliant. So much time is saved just by that one device. It should work on the walls now. There we go. And it stopped. Why did you stop? You didn't run out of power. Ah, but you ran out of blocks. Oh god, that was so quick. And it doesn't take it from the chest, so we're going to have to put it in manually. Just look at it whizzing away. Really should have a look, because I haven't fully set my mind on this marble. I may swap it out to the bricks. Oh, get up there. We're getting there. Has it done that wall over there? It's not done this wall yet. It's a good thing. I actually want to leave that wall open, but let's see. Oh, I should take the energy cell off before it drains. Although, is it drawing power right now? It is. That is bad. Bad filler, drawing power when you're not needed. So, let's grab some more marble. Fill it up. And a little bit more. Let's just grab all of it. Probably going to need all of it, to be honest. Some big marble deposits I mined before this. Why are you there? Oh, there's already a torch there. Ah, that's fine, I can fix that later. And give me my energy cell back, and bam. And up it goes. Oh, it's working on that wall now. There we go. Now, are we going to have enough? No, we're not going to have enough. But that is fine, because one of those walls I don't want filled anyway. So, now that we've actually got this thing up, let's have a look at it. Now we can do some detail work on this. Yeah. How about from the inside? To help if the whole thing was loaded. Load up, please. There we go. So now we get a... I said load up. Thank you. So right, so now we got a view... Oh, God. Load. 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 Cheers. Alright. So, it kind of looks like a like some weird lab right now. I'm not entirely sure if I like that. See, I was wanting like a solid white block. Let's just look up blocks and see what you mean. But things like, tin and aluminum and all that sort of stuff, silver, would work. I don't have any of that right now. To spare. Could use wool, but I would need a ton of wool. I don't have the time, and I don't have the effort to make a farm for it. And I'm not that fond of the look of wool. It's not solid white enough. If we had nether quartz in this, that would work brilliantly. But it's not. I don't think there is a version of Feed the Beast that has nether quartz. So yeah. Might leave it on the floor, but I think I'm going to convert the walls to brick, and we'll see how that looks. Yeah, I think the marble brick looks much better, to be honest. Especially when I get the roof on it. It's not a nice solid white, but I think it gives a better look to it, a bit more of a robust feel, rather than just a painted one. I guess I could have used construction foam and painted that white, but it will still have the kind of grid pattern, which I didn't really want. This slots in a lot more, so it's a bit more blended, I think. But I think we're going to make a start on putting these barrels down. Got a whole bunch of them here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, crap. Let's just get rid of that. Oh. There we go. I also want to need to be careful about placing the barrels, because I want to be able to see the item that's in it. And you can only see it from the direction that you place the item down. Like if I was to put a barrel here, the items would be in the front of it there. So I've got to be a little careful when I'm putting these barrels down, because I want to make sure that they all fill up from the front. Otherwise there's not much point. There is something else I've seen which I may use someday, but not now. It's a bit out of my reach. But it's quantum chests, which work the same way as a barrel does, but it holds a lot more. I mean, these things, when they've got how much is it? When they've got unupgraded, they can hold about 4,500 of the same item. With the upgrade, it's 16 times more than that. 16 times 4, something like 70,000 of one item. Quantum chest, 1 billion. Or is it 2 billion? I don't know, something ridiculous. It's not a Greg Tech thing. Nope, not quantum. Quantum. This could actually be useful. I played around with it in creative. It's a bit expensive though, I'll say that. No iridium, from what I can tell. Teleporter, we can do. Data orb, we have to find some emeralds, but we could do that. Energy flow circuit, we've made them before. We've got some platinum tucked away. So it's just for rubies. But it's expensive. And you can use it for one single type of item only, but it will hold 2 billion. So even if I upgrade 5 of these barrels, in fact, I might be able to, if all those barrels are upgraded, one of those things could hold the same amount as that. I don't know if I will use that. This is excessive enough, I think, without having to go completely overboard. But there is a quantum tank, which works the same way as a quantum chest, except it works with liquids, and you need a quantum chest to make it. More platinum needed, but that's all. And that holds 1 billion amounts of liquid. That I may have a use for, because what I'm planning is I'm going to make some more biofarms, because I actually want to run as many machines off mechanical power as I can, because mechanical power is surprisingly easy to make. If you set up a couple of farms and put a couple of boilers down, I mean, the boilers I had at the spawn area, the factory, those two boilers together with the big industrial steam engines, they generated enough energy to make 288 MJ worth of power if I made a lot of big steam engines. That's a lot of power. That if I used predominantly thermal expansion machines, that would power all of them with plenty to spare. So I think I'm going to try and do that. I will need EU for some machines like compressors and extractors and things like that, because there's no thermal expansion or Buildcraft variant of it. So probably will have to do something along those lines. We'll have to do a little bit of EU, but I want to try and get I want to avoid it for now until I'm a bit more settled. Because I'm trying to think of the best way. Well, I've got a plan for EU, but I need to do a few things first. That's why one of the reasons why I want to wait. So, yeah, but it'd be kind of cool if I had, because this room is going to be main storage. I might bring those walls down a little bit, and have the roof sloping up so that it will intersect just above that top storage bit there. So I might need to trim this down. But I've got an idea for layering the wall outside. I had a little bit of a brainwave, just to give the walls a bit more character. Let's get this one done first. Fly! There we go. Nope. Shift clicking while flying is quite tricky. Oh yeah, and I also made this floor one lower. I should have raised this floor up, because what I actually want these, because if you're walking up here, this is a little too high, but if you're on this block, that isn't too bad. It's not like you're straining your neck. So your head height is to the middle barrel. So what I'm probably going to do, I don't think these can be made into stairs, can they? I don't know. I should look that up. I've got a sneaking suspicion they can't. Microblocks, macerator, marble dust. No, it doesn't look like they can. What's marble dust used for? Calcium? Let's have a look. Magnesium and calcite. What you would use them for, I have no idea. But who knows, if I get crazy one day when it comes to those tanks. Oh yeah, I was going to say, I started off on that tangent and I didn't quite finish. So, might bring the roof down a bit, have it sloping up. Nice, like a nice big roof, big red rock roof. Hopefully, if I can find a red rock biome. This building is going to have like 3 wings essentially. So the main storage and crafting will be in this wing here. This wing down here, I probably won't build it anytime soon, but I want it as a liquid storage. And it probably won't be as big as that one, although I'm not entirely sure. But basically, I want to walk in and there will be tanks of liquid on either side. So let's say we could have biomass here, and then biofuel here. On the other side, we could have oil, and then we could have fuel. And if I do get a bit crazy, I could have one filled with molten redstone, another with molten ender pearls. Oh yeah, of course one with lava. Probably won't need one with water. If I do put one in, it'll be purely aesthetical. So yes, that will be the liquid one. I'll probably have a couple more uses in there. I might put some of the refinery equipment in there. The third tier I want going down here, which unfortunately this great wood tree is right in the way. There's our two of them. Yep, they may have to go. Don't like chopping those things down, but I may use them one day. That's why I like storing things as opposed to throwing them away, because there's a good chance that I may have a use for them in the future. So the third wing over there, that's going to be... I'm going to set up some machines for crafting. So it will be a similar setup to how I've got the factory at spawn. So it will just be a whole bunch of dedicated machines, but they aren't going to be in constant use. It's just like, because I'm going to have, this will be one block up, I think, but I'm going to have a whole bunch of project tables all down the center strip of this bottom floor, and they are all going to quickly craft a whole bunch of items. Yeah, I do want it that. Oh, I want it one wider than that, actually. Right, where's the center of this? It needs to be centered. Right, so I need those two. Oh, that didn't sound right at all. One there, one there. Thank you. Okay, just to give an idea. Okay, it's going to be more than this, but I'm going to have 2 rows of project tables on this level, 2 on this level, and there's one going to be right in the middle above it, all going all the way down there, and they're all going to craft a lot of the common things like pistons and machine blocks, advanced machine blocks, copper wire, gold wire, heavy voltage wire, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, yeah. So a lot of the common crafting items we're going to have in the center. Anything that requires a bit more finesse, I guess, they'll be probably down at the sides here or something like that. So I've got some pretty cool ideas about that, but I'll need to build a lot of things up before I can do that. But yeah. So this is going to be me for the next while, working on working on storage first. See, look at that! I'm liking this already. Evenly spaced out barrels. These floors might not have to be that high, now that I think about it. Well, I'll play around with it off camera. In the meantime, I think that's enough for today. So, thank you guys for watching. This place is coming right along. Looking a bit plain right now. And I'm a bit worried that we're going to run out of resources, because I do have a whole bunch of machines stashed away over here. But I'm going to have to set up my own quarry soon, because actual resources I have to hand are minimal. For the moment, if I want to craft something, I do have to go back to the factory to do it. But something I will remedy in the future. Anyway, that's enough out of me. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.